Drama addiction uncovered. I screamed at him so loud the neighbors probably heard, but I didn't even care anymore. I was tired of feeling like I was the only one fighting to keep us together. Our fights had gotten so bad that I'd started writing angry texts in the notes app just to stop myself from sending them, but he always begged me to share my feelings, so I'd end up sending them anyway. He'd always reply with something dismissive, or just ghost me for hours, and I'd sit in our apartment, shaking and waiting for an apology that never came. Through it all, he'd claim he was done with his ex, that she'd been nothing but trouble, and I believed him because what else was I supposed to do? Last night, after another pointless argument, he left the apartment in a huff. I sat on the floor, replaying every fight in my head, wondering if I'd become the villain he kept making me out to be. My phone buzzed, an unknown number with a simple message, "You know he's been with me the whole time, right?" My heart dropped, ice cold and heavy, but I still replied, desperate for answers. The messages that followed were screenshots, my own words, every angry text I'd ever sent him, forwarded to her like trophies. He'd been feeding her proof of how crazy and obsessed I was, laughing about how he'd moved on, all while spending nights in my bed. I confronted him the next morning, my hands shaking with rage, but he just shrugged and said, "See? You're always looking for drama." He acted like I was making it all up, twisting everything so I couldn't even trust my own feelings. The worst part was, I saw in his eyes that he didn't even care about her or me, he just got off on the chaos, the attention, the power of pitting us against each other. I realized I'd been fighting for someone who was never fighting for me, just using me as ammunition in a game I never agreed to play. I left that day, but the damage stuck with me. I keep replaying every moment, wondering if I could have seen through it sooner, if I'm just broken for still missing him even after everything. The twist is, I think deep down I was addicted to the drama too. Maybe that's why I stayed, why I fought, why I let him turn me into someone I barely recognized. Now I'm just trying to figure out who I am without the constant storm, and if peace can ever feel as real as the chaos did.